true. She got a goat tattoo. I got a ghost statue. You got a quote that too from the goat mouth.
I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the seven.
There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, for the last few years, the Lakers have been in some turmoil in Los Angeles. Now, they have had some tough luck with injuries that set them back some. But inconsistent effort, execution, and roster construction was also a concern. But a summer of moves that was topped by acquiring Anthony Davis has drastically improved the roster. The question remains, though, have they done enough to now contend in the West? Kevin?
A lot riding on it. Thanks, David. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, the Sacramento Kings, 7.5 games behind.
And I think for the Lakers, they are, in my eyes, one of the big surprises of the young season. I mean, no doubt the talent was there, but I just didn't think it would come together this fast.
Oh, yeah, you weren't alone in thinking that, but you got to credit the coaching staff. I mean, they've done a terrific job.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. Corey Joseph is out there with Fox, and it's Giles in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Bradley is out there with Davis, and it's McGee in at the center filling out the middle. And it's the Kings to start out. Fox against James. Fox kicks to Barnes. Right side Bagley. Now the pass to Joseph. 5 on the clock. Outside Fox. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, one thing the Kings have on their roster are very active bigs.
Yeah, guys like Bagley, Giles, and so on. I mean, they all move great, GA. I mean, these guys help the Kings to thrive in transition. They got quick, big men that can also start the break by bringing it up themselves.
Here's Giles. Nobody near Barnes. And Davis pulls it down. Now here's LeBron. Davis up top. Kicks it out to Bradley. Trying to get open as Davis. Goes back up. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Chris, you played only 2 seasons with Golden State, your first and your last. What was it like ending your career where you started?
Well, I'll tell you what, that's the reason why I went back to Golden State was to retire there. I only played 9 games my last season, but I felt like it was full circle. It was completion. Being in front of those fans that gave me so much energy there at Oracle Arena, the ones that showed me so much love as a rookie. I mean, I couldn't even, my goatee didn't even connect in. I couldn't even grow hair on my face then. And to come back as an old man my last year, it was a blessing to see those same faces of people who supported me.
By the way, that is a sweet goatee you're wearing tonight. I just want to tell you.
Thank you. I've been working on it.
And the Lakers have possession. Here's LeBron. And finished off by Davis.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Here's Fox after the basket by Los Angeles. Outside, Joseph. Again, the miss by the Kings.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Here's Green. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Oh, fantastic vision. I mean, Brown always cognizant of everyone around him.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Now Joseph. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland. Fox with it. He's picked up by James. Looking to end the run. Giles. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, this is what smart point guards do. Fox is adept at realizing the defense's mistakes and exploiting it.
Here's James. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The Kings have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Joseph. Count it from 12.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
And good that time.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Green.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Now, here's Fox. He's coming off a 19-point game against Portland.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Bradley finds Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Energy is rarely a question when it comes to Bradley. He's consistently knocking on the defense's door. But yeah, and you got to count the poor health for the Lakers last season, hampering their ability to compete. The longest injury layoff in LeBron James' career. And all told, more than 200 games missed to injury, Kev.
The first free throw is good. And the Lakers parting ways with their head athletic trainer from last season and hoping for more health this year.
Wow. Well, we all know it's a result-oriented business. I mean, luck can play a big role with injuries, believe me. Teams count on their training staff to keep players in the game.
Good on both. And Chris, whether it's KD or Kyrie, we've seen stars grow irritated. Constant questions about their free agent destinations.
I would just suggest to them to go back in time. Nothing's new under the sun. Watch guys like Shaq, like myself, other guys that were free agents. It's a time to talk about it, and it's a time not to. And you can even speak about your impending free agency without insulting the fans where you're playing and without guessing of maybe where you will go next year. I just think that, you know, guys just need to be a little more sensitive with it. Fans really want to know, and if the media is going to ask you the question, you got to figure a way how to handle that out delicately.
Well said. And Sacramento has possession after the basket by the Lakers. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Barnes for 3.
And you can see they're struggling from the field.
Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. McGee dishes to Davis. Pass to LeBron. And they double up LeBron. Davis in the corner. Green passes to McGee. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And here are the Kings now. It's a 13-point game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Barnes. Passes to Bagley. Shoots over Bradley. A putback, and Bagley able to finish.
An exceptional leaper with a great motor. Good luck keeping Bagley off the boards.
Barnes against James. Here's Davis. Here's McGee. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Joseph looking around. To the inside. Here's Giles. A good finish at the rack off a slick feed. Giles has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Kings. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And as long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Now, here's Green. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. And the dunk by James.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
The Kings trail by 11. Outside, Joseph. He kicks it to Barnes. Releases from 15. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. From downtown, that one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Fox against Davis. Fires from the line. Giles. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. They trail by 16. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Come on, Greg. You can't leave empty points at the line. Those are gimmies. No excuses.
Joseph against Green. Right side, Joseph. And Davis sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Lakers leading by 12. And that one's good by LeBron. LeBron's got 6 points.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Here's Joseph. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. The pass to Fox. To the paint. Here's Bagley. And the rejection by James. Here's Kuzma. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
And many people are high on Kuzma, an all-around player with a promising future given his impressive skill set.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. The shoe culture becoming a bigger part of the game. Signature shoes, custom shoes, collections. P.J. Tucker with over 4,000 pairs of shoes. C. Weber, you a collector?
I love it, and it's all because of the Jordan phenomenon, what Michael Jordan did for the game, not just with the shoe, but what he did for the game and making it be so cool in the culture. I got to give my boys in Michigan, I got to give us a little credit, too, with what we did there. But the shoe game has definitely become something that's just crazy out of control. I love it, but no, yeah, I'm a little bit of a collector.
And now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. In third, the Lakers.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
The Kings trail by 16. Here's Farrell, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Can't cash in from close range. LeBron against Bielitsa. LeBron kicks to Green. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his third assist on the night.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bogdanovich passes to Farrell. And Davis sends it back, and he gets it back. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ariza, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Lakers making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. LeBron outside. It's stolen by Ariza. And now Sacramento on the break. Farrell can't hit.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is...
Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now. And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Nice shot from the wing.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
And the Lakers turn it over again.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for LeBron James. He's putting up 33 points a night, 13 assists, and 12 rebounds. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Yeah, we talk about players getting hot offensively. He's in the same kind of groove with his defense right now. He's a beast at that end of the floor.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Really had troubles in the loss to Portland.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
LeBron with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Here's Davis. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. A second chance effort, and that one's good by Davis.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
The Kings trail by 20. Here's Farrell, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bogdanovich passes to Bielitsa. That ball, nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
And stolen by Dedmon. With some arc, and Bogdanovich with a finish inside. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Bogdanovich against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Kuzma. Over Bielitsa. Again, the Lakers.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Here's Farrell. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Bogdanovich passes to Dedmon. And Bielitsa kicks to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, rebounded by the Lakers. And here's Bradley. He's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State. Passes it to Kuzma. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one is on a reason.
And a sudden departure from L.A. for Luke Walton. Landed with Sacramento almost immediately. Seems like he escaped some dysfunction upon leaving L.A.
Yeah, Jay, we all heard the reports that there was a lot of backstabbing during Walton's last year in L.A. Sure feels nice for him to get a fresh start, especially with the front office that wants him there.
The first one falls.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Rondo comes in for Avery Bradley. And both free throws good for Kuzma.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Here's Farrell. He's covered by Rondo. Bogdanovich against Davis. And Davis sends it back. Oh, and here we go with Rondo. Nobody back. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Bogdanovich with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Launches it. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Lakers on top, ending the first quarter with a massive 16-6 run. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron James is out there with Kyle Kuzma. That's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Howard. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Farrell looking around. Six to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. Caruso grabs the miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Rondo, good.
Yeah, how about the speed of Rondo there? Just terrific at getting in the lane and finishing at the rim.
Here's Farrell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. From 12 feet out. And he overshot that one, missing. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's LeBron. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the Sacramento Kings get called for the foul.
As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
First one falls for him. Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the court. You know, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a peg.
James checked in for the Kings. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
Here's Farrell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Teardrop shot, and James pulls it down. The Lakers shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. To the middle, and James throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Here's Farrell after the basket by Los Angeles. Now here's James. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland. Dedmon passes to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
James with it. Dedmon's there. And there it is for him. James has got 7 now in this quarter.
As good as LeBron is at moving the ball, he's not going to pass up the jump shot if it's there for him.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Farrell. To stop the drought, and he knocks down the jumper. Farrell's got his first points of the game.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit, probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. Los Angeles calls timeout. Injuries can play such a big part in a player's career. Which guys strike you, Chris, as the biggest what-if stories? Had they stayed healthy?
Wow, I mean, you got to start, in my mind, I got to go to, you know, a guy like a Grant Hill. He was Mr. Triple-Double. You know, he and Jason Kidd, to me, were almost the same players, just in different bodies. When Grant started his career off in Detroit, and to see him get injured, man, that just hurt me because he had so much potential. Even though he had a great career, I still think about him. How about Greg Oden? We got hurt in his senior year, had to shoot free throws with his left hand, and then he comes into the league, and the big fella just had to battle injuries, and feel sorry for that big fella because he was so skilled in the game.
Here's Barnes following the basket by LeBron James. The pass to Caruso. Pass to Cook. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. The second effort. A shot by LeBron. No good. Kings have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Fox passes to Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Come on, kid. That's just Barnes showing off right now. Do you realize the strength it required to convert that and one? Well, last year, Harrison Barnes traded at the deadline from Dallas to Sacramento. Dallas looking ahead and decided to move Barnes, who was in the midst of a tough season.
And the Kings making a change here. Giles is checked in. That's good from Barnes. It didn't take much for the Kings, Chris, to jump on the chance to add someone like Barnes.
Yeah, he had a tough year last year, but not too long ago, Barnes was a player giving you almost 20 a night on the wing. The Kings see him as a player in his prime to serve as a leader to this young core.
And it's denied. Down low, Here's Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. High arcing shot, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul that goes against Sacramento. The Lakers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And he makes the first.
Hey, Chris, there's a lot to like for this Kings franchise right now. Fans have got to be excited about their future.
Yeah, and credit my man Vlade in the front office for rebuilding. They got lots of great young talent, and they've kept their picks. The team should be a big factor in the West in the coming years.
He hits both from the stripe. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Giles. And it's Joseph, top of the key. There's the feed to Barnes, and stolen by LeBron. Here's Caruso. Another shot. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Bagley. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. For Sacramento, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's Giles, guarded by Kuzma. Giles, the pass to Bagley. Fades back, and it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Joseph dishes to Fox. And it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling the defense.
Lakers passing it around. Here is Cook. He's covered by Joseph. Shot clock at 6. And Howard with the stuff.
I like the bounce pass there. He's getting creative.
The Kings shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Joseph up top. Lets it go. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Well, last season, LeBron James dealt with injuries. I mean, he ended up playing just 55 games. That's the fewest in his career. He's hoping he stays healthy this go-round.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
That one is off.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And the Lakers making a change here. Green's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And Sacramento has possession. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Fox, no good. And throughout his career, Chris, no doubt here, LeBron known for his durability.
Well, just 2 seasons ago, he played all 82 games with a deep playoff run. Now he's in his mid-30s. Age does come into question. Father Time is undefeated, but he'd love to stay on top as long as possible.
Outside, Joseph. And it's Bagley at the elbow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Basket, good. Fox has got his second basket.
Well, to deal with the bigger defenders in the NBA, Fox had to learn the floater. I mean, as you can see, he learned it pretty well.
Pass to Caruso. Over Joseph. Caruso, no good. The Kings shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Joseph, the pass to Bagley. That one goes. Count it. Bagley's got 4 this quarter.
Showing toughness on that possession. Bagley doesn't back down from these type of challenges.
Inside, and LeBron throws it down.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
The Kings shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Now Joseph. Outside, Fox. Connects from three-point range. Fox has got 7.
Well, you see the improvement. Fox really shoots with such confidence and precision from deep now.
Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Joseph. Here's Bagley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you know I'm partial to Sacramento power forwards. And Bagley looks to be a great one. His ability to shoot and finish inside is going to make him a weapon for years to come.
And that one misses. And Chris, in his rookie year, Bagley needed some time to adjust.
Yeah, the Kings brought him along slowly, but about halfway through the season, he turned it on. Bagley looks like another standout player from a loaded 2018 draft class.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for James. The Kings also with the sub. Ariza's checked in. And he sinks the second. Well, if teams are getting shaken up a bit, coach is usually the first to go, get fired. Do you think teams get too trigger happy with that aspect, coach first and then looking at the team?
Yeah, I do. But unfortunately, if you're the head of the team, that's the responsibility, and that's kind of that's your job, to take all of the heat. Being a coach is such a thankless job. You don't get thanked unless you win the championship. If not, it's like, good job, okay. We don't care about the fires you put out. We don't care about the players you develop. We don't care about the chemistry you built. You didn't win, and so, yeah, coaches are usually the first to go, and it's unfair. But hopefully they have some connections and they have a good resume, because they'll be back around somewhere else. They'll pop up somewhere else.
They sure will. Here's Cook. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league. The Lakers, number 1.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
Fox passes to Bagley. Shot from the wing. The rebound by Cook. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Launches a 3. Here's Caruso, defended by Bagley. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics. Then on Tuesday, They'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
And here is Fox. He has 7. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Davis dishes to Howard. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, Fox. Out to the wing. Joseph has an open look. From outside, off the mark. The Lakers shooting in the second quarter right around 48%. Caruso, no good.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Exploiting the opposing defense in the paint here. That they've set up shop down in there this second quarter, and boy, are they cashing in.
Sacramento making some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bagley. Bielitsa comes in for Harrison Barnes, and Farrell subbed in for Joseph. Free throw good, Green.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
Now, here's Fox. 9 points in the game so far, and it's good for 2.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Here is Cook. Outside, Davis. And there's the pass to Caruso. Over to the wing. And it's Cook missing.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Ariza kicks to Fox. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Davis down low. Bielitsa's there, and Davis puts it in.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Fox. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Here is Cook. An 11-point game for him in the win against Golden State.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
And so it's Los Angeles in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got to offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, we have to talk about the unbelievable job they've done rebounding the basketball. They've sent bodies flying to the boards on every possession. They've been a stronger, quicker, tougher team by a wide margin. And it's that dominance on the glass that's going to win them this game.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Well, Ernie, they had a ton of fouls. Jeez. And the points they gave up at the free throw line added up in a hurry. They got to calm down during the break and play much more control in the second half.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. On the court for Sacramento, Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. Fox is out there with Corey Joseph, and it's Giles in at the center position. Fox passes to Giles. Back to Fox. Over James, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And what just drops your jaw, Chris, with Fox is just how quick he gets up and down the floor.
Yeah, he's an absolute bullet once he gets out in transition. A good amount of his points come from just beating everyone else down the floor when he pushes the tempo.
And he knocks down the first one. Perhaps the biggest breakout star last year from the 2017 draft class, De'Aaron Fox. Greg, he was sensational.
Kevin, the difference between a year 1 and a year 2 player was never displayed better than the improvement that Fox showed. His shot, vision, and decision-making all started to catch up to that incredible athleticism.
And guys, I've heard that Fox honed a lot of his basketball skills by playing NBA 2K. What up, Fox? Well, check it out. He learned the art of the pick and roll off ball screens, and he says that he's just about unbeatable at that game, too. Hey, Fox, I got you, baby. We can play anytime you want.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Green. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
More of a 2-guard and a point guard's body. Bradley doing a little playmaking here.
And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
I agree with this, GA. I mean, you try to jump on them, dictate the tempo, seize the momentum.
The Kings have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And the free throw, no good. And you see flashes of brilliance with Harry Giles. And eventually, Chris, you think he'll put it all together?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I do, Kevin. He missed so much time in both college and his entire rookie year. I mean, a little behind the curve in that regard, but the talent is clear. And there was a reason why he was once the top-rated player in his draft.
Now, here's Fox. Following the miss by Avery Bradley. And that one, good. Fox has got 18 points.
Evolving right before our eyes. When Fox puts it all together, it's so fun to watch.
Pass to Bradley. McGee inside. And here's LeBron outside. The putback. Davis on the follow.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on JaVale McGee. The Kings shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Los Angeles. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's James. 24 points for him. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Bradley. Pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. A 3 from Bradley. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Tipped away and stolen by Howard. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Orchestrating this offense, James. So crafty at distributing the rock.
Kings shooting for the game at 42%. Outside, Joseph. Back to Fox. Passes it to Giles. Back to Fox. And the rejection by James.
Oh, you got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear. But this game would have a different look if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, 100% from the field for him.
And here are the Kings now after the basket by the Lakers. Joseph. Fox finds Joseph. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist from Joseph. And that's now 20 points for De'Aaron Fox. Here's LeBron. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A quick break in the action. Let's check out the fiercest shot swatters in the league. Second is Marvin Bagley. Anthony Davis third.
Those two have both mastered the art of the shot block. And believe me, guys, it is an art. It's not all about size.
Free throw drops for James. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Sacramento. And both free throws good for LeBron. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Fox against Davis. They get it back.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
It's all heart. He does a great job of getting after it.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. Banked in off the glass. Fox has got 7 points for the quarter.
It's good seeing Fox work his magic down there, looking unafraid, even though he's not the biggest of guys.
And they double up James. And Bradley gets it to go.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here's Fox, following the score by Avery Bradley. Here's Barnes, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Davis.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina Harrison Barnes won a title in Golden State. Signs the big contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that many predicted back in high school.
And the first one drops. Greg, you look at Harrison Barnes. What's his best role?
I mean, Kevin, he's a hard worker, able to hit the spot-up three. Defensively, his strength gives him some versatility, just a solid contributor.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. The Kings also with the sub. James checked in for Harry Giles. Barnes hits them both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
From deep, Green. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Green's got 18 points in the game.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
The Kings have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Bogdanovich against Green. Bogdanovich dishes to Fox. Here's the floater. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Six on the shot clock. Bagley the pass to Barnes. Can't hit that one. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. McGee makes it off the glass. McGee's got his second basket of the game.
This is where McGee's coaches and teammates want him to shoot from. They know he can do damage in there with his hops.
Up top, Fox. Covered by LeBron. And Fox gets it to go.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
McGee dishes to Bradley. And no good. Good D by Barnes. Kings have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on JaVale McGee. For Sacramento, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. And he knocks down the first one. And the Lakers with some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Quinn Cook subbed in for LeBron. And James drills them both. Lakers have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Good on the shot. And it's now 22 points for Davis.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
Here's Fox. He's got 24. In the corner, it's James. This one for 3. Rebound the Lakers.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And there's Green on the assist from Cook. Cook's got 4 assists now tonight.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
Man, how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
That one goes in. 11 points for Marvin Bagley.
And he's just an attacking player, a guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
Howard in the post, defended by Bagley.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
Outside, Bogdanovich. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Chris, last season, Bogdanovich shifting to the role of 6th man for the Kings, but he flourished in that spot.
Yeah, and even though he was coming off the bench, Bogdanovich got plenty of chances and minutes. He was given the green light to shoot with the second unit. He also did a fair amount of facilitating as well.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Well, Greg, it took some time for Bogdan Bogdanovich to make it over to the NBA, but you can see why he was worth the wait.
And Bogdanovich showed some flashes of his great shooting that rookie year and only improved on that last season. Still, you know, in his mid-20s, he should only continue to get better as he adjusts to the NBA.
That one is no good.
Well, an all-around threat with a promising future. I mean, Bogdanovich has the tools and the drive. He could be a solid player in this league for many years.
And it's Green, missing.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
There's the pass to Farrell. Sacramento again missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Got that one up quick. Green's got 22.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Farrell. Outside, Bogdanovich. No good, shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. And it's good, 2 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Farrell. It's to Dedmon. The dish to Bogdanovich. James, the pass to Farrell. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Bogdanovich for 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Lakers with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Dwight Howard. And James subbed in for Quinn Cook. And the Kings also making a change. Ariza's checked in. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. And they double up LeBron. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Here's Farrell after the basket by Los Angeles. Kicks it out to James. Sacramento needs to get off a shot from the wing. And James pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Well, that's just too easy for McGee. I mean, the minute he establishes position in this area, the defense is done.
Sacramento's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Farrell, covered by LeBron. Pass to Dedmon. To halt the run, hits the three-point bomb. Dedmon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Lakers shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Here's James. That one good for 2.
You can't get James Lane to the basket. He's exceptionally quick at attacking on the drive.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Here's Farrell. James covering. Farrell kicks to James. 6 to shoot. Ariza goes in. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Davis. And here is Los Angeles now. A 3 from Bradley. Offensive rebound. And Davis can't get it to go. Second shot opportunity, and the layup good by McGee. McGee's got 8.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Passes it to Ariza. Here's Farrell, covered by LeBron. Farrell. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
And they double up James. They kick it out to Green. Lakers passing it around. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good. Green's got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Farrell passes to Dedmon. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. Rondo comes in for JaVale McGee. And the Kings also making a change. Corey Joseph's checked in for James. .55 seconds left to play in the third.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
And Kuzma has it in the corner. Misses the three. Sacramento's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And it's easy to see why a team would want Ariza on their roster. Makes the right decisions, mentors young players, and is well respected throughout the league.
Free throw drops for Ariza. And even though, Chris, he isn't the athletic dynamo he once was, the length of Ariza is always a factor.
Yeah, I mean, for years now, Ariza has been a nuisance for opposing scorers with his reach. And, Kevin, you know he's great at contesting shots, and he's good for at least 1 or 2 takeaways a game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Green.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
For 3, Caldwell-Pope. That one, no good. Good D by Ariza. Here's Joseph. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope. Here's Caruso. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And so it's Los Angeles with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Kings shooting struggles apparent, 37% from the field. Kyle Kuzma is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Howard. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Caruso in at the 2 guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. LeBron drives in, and the layup's good off the glass. James has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Los Angeles. And here now the Kings. Here's ABC. More star players changing teams. The word tampering comes up, Chris. Is the league striking the right balance on enforcement?
Oh, yes. And, you know, Commissioner Silver, he knows all the tricks. He doesn't want it to be a police state, but he knows a wink from a wink.
Right,
You know what I mean? So you got to draw some lines. But, again, how do you stop it? I mean, you know, if I'm playing on the Lakers and I say, wow, you know, I think Anthony Davis has the best eyebrows in the world. You know, you got to let me say that. And, you know, if that's recruiting, it's recruiting. So it's a fine line. And hopefully the players have some fun with it. And hopefully Commissioner Silver does his best to police it while everyone at the same time is working through with integrity.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When you're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff can be big.
Now, here's Kuzma. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 9 points for Kyle Kuzma.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Giles kicks to Farrell. And the pass to ABC. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. That one a little long.
Yeah, and listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Kings have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Giles the pass to ABC. Off target with his 3. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. So the wing on the left. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. James kicks to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Wow, you see how fast he got off the ground? I love whenever Kuzma rises up to throw it down.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Ariza. Chris, the other day, Adam Silver has been talking about how the All-Star game system is not working. He's been proactive in considering alternatives. What do you think?
Well, I love what he's done already. Let's think about the All-Star game in 2019. Letting guys pick their players like old school on the park. I mean, that adds a little bit of ego, and that's what you want because we want competition. We want guys that like each other, don't like each other, that are playing against each other, that we're in the finals against each other. We want all that competition, all that mental game that goes into it. And so I love the fact that he's outspoken, that he's definitely ahead of the problem. But I think he did a great job by letting players pick their teammates because that already causes a little in-team drama that we'll see play out on the floor with how hard guys are playing.
Farrell can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Here's ABC. Kicks it to Ariza. Pass to Giles. Passes to ABC. Trying to end the drought. Tries again. LeBron with the block. And James throws it down hard.
Man, you gotta love watching James sky for the slam. I mean, demonstrating how high he can get up off the drive.
Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's ABC. He's guarded by Howard. Ariza outside. The pass to Swanigan. Here's ABC. Farrell for 3. Rebound the Lakers. Howard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
See, Webb, if we lower the draft age back to 18, the league will take a larger role developing high school players. Your thoughts?
Well, I think I think it could be a safety net. You know, so many kids are vulnerable at this time, and they don't have a system, and that's why everything's kind of been messed up for players trying to figure out what is the correct system. How do I really get immersed? I want to be in the NBA. What is the right way? And I think the younger you are, the more direction that you have, it can only turn out to be a safer process, I would hope.
And getting better pro-level training, too, coaching.
Yeah, pro-level training, pro-level knowledge, pro-level relationships. I think it's a great thing by the league.
Now here's Rondo. Pass to Caruso. LeBron trying to free himself up. Here's Howard, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
Howard's gone 4-7 from the field here. Here's ABC. He's guarded by Howard, and it's sent back by Howard, and he's able to get it back. Yep, it counts. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-4 run. To the left wing. Bounce pass from Kuzma. Howard wide open. It's good on the putback.
He's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
Kings shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Giles, the pass to Farrell. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Rebounded by the Lakers. Howard's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Feeds to James. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. You better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Jared Dudley's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Green comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Avery Bradley in for Rajon Rondo. Free throw good, LeBron.
No postseason trip for the Kings last year, but a successful season if you ask me. Ended up with the 9th seed in the West, 39 wins for this team, the most for the franchise since 2006.
Here's ABC. Ariza outside. Over Dudley. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for LeBron. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Green finds Howard. Outside for Davis. From deep. That shot is off. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And that 2006 team for the Kings, Chris, that was just 1 year after you played for them.
Shows how long it's been for Sacramento fans to have a great team. The franchise is in a postseason drought that they need to break. That is their objective first and foremost.
Now here's Bradley. Pass to Dudley. It's stolen. Here's James. Second chance shot. The shot misses. Great D that time from Davis. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now here's Davis. To the middle. Here's Green. Ariza with the rebound.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy lay-in.
Bradley against James. We see the shift toward players on competing teams becoming friends. How does that compare So when you played, Chris?
It's a little bit different. The players that I admired the most, I wouldn't be friendly with on purpose. We were in the same position. A guy like KG, one of my favorite players ever. We're close now. But during when we played, it was either me or him.
Really?
It was both of us. I didn't want to hang around with him when I'm trying to beat him in the summer. But, you got guys like the Banana Boat crew and LeBron and Wade. They're good friends anyway. Melo and Bron came in 1 and 2, and they had that relationship. So I think relationships are always great. Really, it's just about can you turn the friendship off when you cross the line? I know that Banana Boat crew can, and I know others can as well, and that's all you want. As much as you're friends off the court, I want you to dislike each other on the court through your friendship, just like a big brother, little brother type of thing. So I don't think it's a problem.
And that's why you don't let them get positioned deep in the post.
Just too big of a threat down there. I mean, he has a number of go-to moves at his disposal.
And here are the Kings now after the basket by the Lakers. Ariza against Davis. Ariza kicks to Swanigan. Clock at 6. Here's ABC. Releases from the wing and drills it. ABC's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
That's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. LA's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. To the inside. Dudley's shot is good.
Now that's how you lead your teammate into an easy scoring chance. I love that assist.
Here's ABC. James outside. Here's ABC. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, Greg, and it's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
And it's the Kings with the ball, following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep. Ariza outside. Dedmon inside. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
Well, he's had an effect on every part of this game, a triple-double. What more can you say? It's been a one-man show. Today was a good day.
That free throw missing.
And during Ariza's career, he has established himself as an effective role player and fantastic outside shooter and a tenacious defender.
So we can't get either to fall. Here's James. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. He kicks it to Ariza. Shot clock at 6. Swanigan. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Pass to Caldwell Pope over James, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Now, here's Ariza. Caldwell Pope brings the double team. Here's ABC. Good, and the assist goes to James. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here is Cook. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing that.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.